Are you confused by the cleaning modes available on Oral-B electric toothbrushes? In this video, I'm going to explain some of the key differences and the important bits of information you need to know. So let me get this clear from the outset. This is really quite confusing and there's a lot of information to potentially offer you and to digest. Now, in the description to this video is a link to an article that goes into a lot more detail and maybe a little bit better for you to actually digest the different information about the cleaning modes. But I'm going to give a good overview in this video so that you hopefully go away understanding what the different cleaning modes do and which ones are most important to you. Now, I'll also let you know that for the vast majority of people, you only really need just one cleaning mode. A standard cleaning mode, which Oral-B referred to as daily clean mode, is generally sufficient for most people, the average user. But there are particular circumstances where the different modes could potentially offer some different benefits. Now, whilst Oral-B may argue otherwise, there's limited information to say specifically that different cleaning modes are really worthwhile. Modes like sensitive or gum care mode, I think, are potentially more beneficial, but there's not lots of data to suggest that, the whitening mode is a must-have or really does provide lots of additional benefits, because ultimately there are so many variables involved when it comes to cleaning your teeth. So let me run you through some of the main cleaning modes that you'll see available on Oral-B electric toothbrushes. I'll explain the differences, and I should also stress that the number of modes available on different brushes can vary. The number of modes available is always subject to change. What each mode does can change from time to time, and actually the different modes can potentially perform and operate slightly differently depending on which electric toothbrush handle you have. So with that covered, let's get into it. So the first and primary mode that you have on all Oral-B electric toothbrushes, as far as I'm aware, is the daily clean mode. This is the standard mode, the one that most people are going to want and need. The purpose of this is just for standard tooth cleaning. It generally lasts for 2 minutes in time, so that's the dentist recommended brushing time. And if your electric toothbrush has it, it will also have the pacing facility built in, where at 30-second intervals, the brushing mode will pause to alert you that you have had 30 seconds of brushing time and you should move from one quadrant to another. Now, whilst this does vary depending on your particular model, the daily clean mode offers anywhere between 8,800 to 10,500 oscillations per minute and 20,000 to 45,000 pulsations per minute. And you can use any brush head on this cleaning mode. So you then have gum care, which some might know as massage mode. This is a fairly common mode to find on an Oral-B electric toothbrush. The idea behind this mode, as perhaps the name implies, that it's suitable for those with sore or inflamed or even bleeding gums. It offers a gentle massage of the gums and is designed to stimulate blood flow and strengthen the tissue within the gums. This will generally last for 2 minutes. And it has the 30-second pacing technology built in, or works with that if your electric toothbrush actually offers that. Now, depending on your brush, the cleaning mode operates anywhere between 2,600 and 9,900 oscillations per minute and 12,000 to 45,000 pulsations per minute. Now, the sensitive mode is a gentle type of mode similar to the gum care mode. It's designed to give a gentle yet thorough cleaning for sensitive areas of the mouth. This mode is often recommended by some dentists as a better option than the daily clean mode, particularly if you have sensitive teeth and gums, because it's not as powerful. Now, this mode will typically last for the dentist recommended 2 minutes, and it has the 30-second pacing facility built into it as well if your toothbrush has that facility. Now, this offers anywhere between 6,500 and 7,400 oscillations per minute and 30 to 33,000 pulsations per minute. And like the other modes, you can use any of the brush heads you want on this mode, but if you went for the Sensi ultra thin brush head, that would be a good choice because it's nice and soft and gentle on the teeth and gums. You then have whitening mode, and as the name implies, it is designed to brighten and bring the teeth up to a nice shine as if you've had a good thorough dentist clean of your teeth and give you that healthy white looking smile. This is suitable as a daily or occasional mode to use. It lasts for 2 minutes as standard and has 30-second pacing facilities built in if your toothbrush supports that. It's ideally used with the 3D white brush head, which has the polishing cup built in, but you can technically use any brush head on this cleaning mode. The mode operates anywhere between 6,100 to 9,900 oscillations per minute and 28,000 to 45,000 pulsations per minute, subject to your toothbrush model. You then have Pro Clean mode, which essentially replaces a mode also known as Deep Clean. This is essentially the same as the daily clean mode, but it's actually been programmed to last for longer. So it lasts for a total of 3 minutes. So that's a minute longer than the usual dentist recommended 2 minutes. Now, during this 3-minute cycle, the idea is you actually spend 45 seconds on each quadrant of the mouth, as opposed to the more standard 30 seconds. Now, if you have this mode available on your Oral-B toothbrush, it will automatically adapt the pacing technology to the 45-second intervals. It operates at 8,800 through to 10,500 oscillations per minute and between 40 and 48,000 pulsations per minute. Just like many of the other modes, you can use any of the brush heads on this cleaning mode. And last and by no means least is the tongue cleaner mode. As the name implies, this is designed for use when cleaning your tongue. This actually only lasts for 20 seconds in total. So there's actually no pacing facility built into it. It's designed to be used after your regular brushing and you brush the tongue as a last option. You can use any brush head on this mode. It offers 7,300 through to 8,200 oscillations and 30 through to 33,000 pulsations per minute, again subject to the power of your particular toothbrush handle. So as I have stated, the power of the toothbrushes can vary. If you have a more entry-level electric toothbrush, it tends not to be quite as powerful as the top-of-the-line electric toothbrushes. Don't get too worried about the power. It doesn't make a significant difference to the way in which it cleans your teeth. What will have a greater bearing is the way in which you actually clean your teeth, so the technique. So make sure you're using the correct brushing technique when it comes to cleaning your teeth, so you're getting the optimum results. Some people ask how you actually change the cleaning mode on your electric toothbrush. Well, that actually depends on the particular model you have. Some will actually have a dedicated cleaning mode button which allows you to cycle through the modes. Others, you will have to press the power button multiple times to actually change the cleaning modes. Some electric toothbrushes from Oral-B will have icons or names on the handles, so it's very clear which mode you have selected. Others will not. Some will tell you through a Bluetooth smartphone application. It really depends on the particular model you have. Now, the link in the description through to the article that accompanies this video will give you more information. And if you have any comments or questions, you can of course leave them below and I'll do my best to answer them. So I appreciate this is very confusing, and although I've given a lot of information, you still might not be particularly clear on what all the differences are. Please do check the article linked in the description, because it does go into more detail and perhaps lay it out a bit more clearly, and you can digest it in your own time. I've tried to make it as clear as possible, but Oral-B themselves, unfortunately, in my opinion, don't actually make it explicitly clear what all the differences are. So I've tried to do the best research possible to bring you the most accurate information. Another small little thing I just want to add is that Oral-B on a lot of their electric toothbrushes do use icons to designate what the cleaning mode is. So rather than just saying daily clean or whitening, they have different icons for each mode. And that actually can be confusing because not all of the icons are necessarily that obvious. You'll have seen on screen throughout this video some of the icons being displayed. And I'll show on screen now a little table so you can see what icon refers to what cleaning mode, and that'll hopefully help you when understanding the cleaning modes available on your electric toothbrush. So there we have it. Like I say, any comments or questions, leave them below. If you found this video useful, be sure to give it a thumbs up. For more videos like this, click subscribe. But until next time, thanks for watching.